So yeah, welcome to today, guys. It's going to be a really cool session, lots of doing time. I know this is one that a lot of founders have been requesting quite a lot, just especially from the Planoly and Hootsuite side of things, because we don't have a lot of like early days training for these social media scheduling tools. So luckily, we have Mary Jane Rosales here. She is one of the staff that works with the marketing team at The Doers Way. So we're super lucky to be able to get some of her time. And she does a lot of the scheduling of posts for The Doers Way for our business. So she's got a lot of experience. She's an absolute rock star when it comes to this kind of thing. So today, I'll get you to introduce yourself rather than me give you the run up in a second, Jane. But what we're going to do is we'll be talking a little bit about the benefits of social media scheduling, why it works, why it's important, and then jumping straight into the tools. So we're not going to spend too long telling you why social media scheduling is important. I think a lot of you probably have quite a strong idea as to why it's important already, because you're very highly intelligent individuals. But we really want to spend the next few hours getting into the nitty gritty of how to use these tools, how they work, doing a proper live demo of 4 tools. I don't know if you guys have read the brief, but we're going through Hootsuite. You won't be able to do any planning in Hootsuite in the doing time because it requires a credit card to input. So Mary Jane's using my account to demo for you today. So Hootsuite, then there'll be Buffer, which there will be doing time for. Later, which there will not be doing time for just because of the way that it needs, like the way the free trial set up is going to be a little bit difficult for us to do in the time that's allotted. But of course, you'll have the recording. You'll be able to go back and test it out yourself as well. And the last one is Planoly, which you will have doing time for. So 2 out of 4, you'll have some doing time for. We'll do some spot checking at the end and get you to submit a screenshot of the scheduled post. Just make sure everyone's on the same page and everyone's got it right. I'll make sure there's a Google form for that submission when we get to it as well. All right. And I think the last thing I will say is, I'm a big believer, for those of you who've trained with me before, I'm a huge believer in questions as we go. So I'll be the one who will be looking in the chat box. I'll be looking at the Q&A box, and Jane's just going to keep sort of presenting and going. And as we come up with questions that are appropriate for the time frame, or when Jane takes a breath to take a pause, I'll be the one making sure your questions get answered. There's also obviously going to be question time at the end. And I know Jane's probably going to stop every now and then to ask to see how you're going, but feel free to pop things in the chat as you go. I'm looking at it. I'm here. So yeah, feel free to talk directly with me. Stop it, guys. All these compliments in the chat. I can't. Make me all embarrassed. All right. So I think we've had enough listening to me now. I'll hand over to Jane and she'll introduce herself and get into it, guys.
Okay, so hi, good morning, everyone. I am Jane, and just like what Lisa said, I am part of the Doers Way marketing team. And just like you guys, I am also residing here in the Philippines. I am actually from Batangas, so it's really nice to meet you again. Actually, this is not my first time. I also hosted one of the Doers university training before for social media basics. So, but still, I'm still nervous. So, please bear with me for the next hours. So, yeah, it's really nice to meet you, and I'm gonna think I'm just going to get started now because it's already
Let's
5:40.
go.
Yes. Okay. So, our topic for today will be social media scheduling 101. So, what are the benefits of social media scheduling? So of course, we have here, I have here, there are a lot, but these are the 3 major benefits of social media scheduling. First, it saves time. Second, it reaches audience at peak times, even when you are not around. And third, brand consistency. So with social media scheduling tools, you can operate your social media accounts efficiently. So by using social media scheduling tools, your audience, you can plan your content ahead. It gives you time to plan your content and have a look at your previous posts or previous content and see which contents are driving you engagement or your founders engagement. And also, by using scheduling tools, it enables you to send your content to the to your followers at the right time when they are online. So of course, if you want to know when is the best time for you to schedule a post, you will need a research for this. But yeah, so the first benefit is it saves times. So as we all know, time management is the number one reason why every business owner and marketer should take advantage of social media scheduling because as I have said a while ago, if you can plan ahead your content, it will save you time, and you can also free some of your tasks, and at the same time you have more free time to work on like existing campaigns or or another task that your founders needs. So that is one of the benefits. It saves your time. Next is reach audience at peak times, even when you are not around. Because we all know how hassle it is when we are manually posting our content on a certain social media account. Like for example, I mean I know for some of you, because of the time zone differences or the time difference, because I know some of you have founders who is residing in the US, which is the time is far more ahead from us. So I understand, or I've been there, like waking up early just to manually post something, and it's really um, a hassle on our part. So using social media scheduling tools, you can just schedule ahead, and then let the tool do the work for you. So for reaching audience at peak times, scheduling gives you the freedom to post at peak engagement days and times, even if you are unavailable at those uh, specific times. So if you are unable to post when your social media audience is most active and likely to engage with your content, you can rest easy knowing that your material will still be distributed to your audience, even though you are not online, or you are not even though you are not online, or you already have the content for it. Next is brand consistency. So for brand consistency, we all know that in order to grow our founders' social media audience, we need to be consistent. We have to show our brand, or you have to show your founders' account on the social media platform itself. So with scheduling tools, you can be consistent with your posting, because if you already know the peak times of your founders account or of your founders follower, if you already know when does your followers are mostly active, you can just put up your posts at those times, so that your followers will be reached with your content. So by using scheduling tools, you are also giving your followers reason to come back at your account or at your page at certain times. So that is also one of the things that social media scheduling is helping entrepreneurs with. It's for their brand consistency, so that they could show up, and also they could reach more audience, and their content would show up on the feed of their followers when they are online, or when they are most active on a certain social media platform. So those are the benefits of social media scheduling. It saves times, again, saves times. It reaches your audience at peak times. And of course, lastly, brand consistency. Consistency. Oh, sorry. Okay, so here are the social media scheduling tools that we are gonna be using. First is Hootsuite, Planoly, Later, and Buffer. Actually, there are a lot of our as of this day. There are a lot of scheduling tools that founders are using. There are also scheduled ones. There are also Tailwind, but these four right here are actually the most common or the most used scheduling tools. So I think this would help you guys because, like for example, for us, we actually recommend all when there are founders who are asking who on our do inner circle group of which scheduling tools they can use for their business. We actually always recommend Planoly because that's what we are using and it's really simple to easy to use. So this four right here will be the tools that we will be exploring for today's training. So first, Hootsuite. Uh, I'm not sure if you are already familiar with Hootsuite, but Hootsuite is the biggest social media management tool, and it is used by over 50 million people and more than 800 of the Fortune 1000 companies. So if you haven't seen used Hootsuite yet, this is what Hootsuite looks like. So there you go. Please excuse my my tabs. But yeah, so this is how your Hootsuite would look like. So for Hootsuite, we actually have for the prices. It varies on the prices. We have three plan. We have a $69 per month 99 and 599, and actually this price or this pricing plans have like different features, of course, based on the plan that you are going to purchase. But what I will recommend is that if your founder are just starting, you can just use the $69 because it's just the same as the other, because as you go through the pricing plans, it only the only difference is that um, it's the number of accounts that you can connect, or it's the number of the social media profiles that you can connect on the account. So for Hootsuite, it allows you to schedule posts to publish at your prepared time in the future. Depending on the plan you choose, you can post to a wide range of social media accounts. So you can both create posts yourself or publish. You can schedule or you can schedule your post, or you can choose if you want to publish it right away using Hootsuite. So just like other scheduling tools, Hootsuite also supports a lot of social media platforms, a wide range of social media platforms. They support Pinterest, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Actually, you can also connect your Facebook groups because Hootsuite allows a scheduling on Facebook groups. So if your founder have Facebook groups, so you can use Hootsuite to schedule, and you want to schedule a post for your groups, you can actually connect them at Hootsuite and have your post scheduled on this tool, and it will be published on your groups. So for Hootsuite, there are several people that love Hootsuite because you can monitor your multiple accounts, connect with over 35 social networks, and bulk schedule social media posts. So when we say being able to monitor multiple accounts, because for Hootsuite, I'm just gonna show you Hootsuite. Because on Hootsuite we have this thing that called streams. So these streams you can actually monitor here the uh the dashboard or the feed of your connected pages. Like you can monitor here your timeline, your posts. If someone mentions you, you can monitor it here. If someone sends you a message, you can monitor it here on your streams. Your unpublished posts, your activities, your scheduled posts. So basically, you can monitor everything on your screen using this stream feature of Hootsuite. Because just instead of like opening your Facebook page, you can just see everything in here. So that is like one of the strength of using Hootsuite as your scheduling tools. So I think I can just proceed to just demo to you how to use Hootsuite. So this is your dashboard when you go to Hootsuite. So this is your dashboard. At this side, you can see your uh, your create your create dashboard where you can create your posts, your pins or your Instagram story. And then this right here is your home. So this is where you can like complete your account, because this one the one that we are using is actually new. So yeah, so please bear with this. So we have a sample page connected so that we can just show you guys what does it looks like. So this one right here is the streams. So this is what I have shared with you a while ago. So in here at the streams, you can actually see the updates, or what does your feed looks like. So it's just like your Facebook, but in here you can see everything. Because as I have said, this streams right here, you can monitor it at this place alone. So you just have to select which stream do you want to monitor. Is it your post? Is it your timeline? Of course, the mention and the messages. So it will be easier for you to interact and respond if someone reach out to your page. So um, that is the role of this page right here for streams. So for this one, this is the publisher. So for this, you can see if you have, like for example, if you have a scheduled post, you will see here the your scheduled post. If you have, like for example, if you have a post coming up next week, so you will be able to see it here on your planner. So it will be easier for you to see which days do you have a post for, or which days you don't have, so you can schedule and plan ahead. And then for this one, of course, you can also monitor your inbox using Planoly. So you will be able to monitor your if you have connected your Facebook page, you can monitor your private messages here, the comments, the replies, your visitors posts. If you have your Twitter connected, you can monitor your direct messages. And for LinkedIn pages, you can also monitor your comments and replies. So that is for this one, for the inbox. And then for this one, if this assignment, this is actually works on groups. So or on teams. So if you have a team members, you can actually assign assignments for them. Like for example, if you need someone, if you are not responding to the comments, if there is a different person who is responding to the messages that you are receiving on your group, then you can assign an assignment to them to monitor your the said message, so that he or she can respond to it. So that is the role for this assignment. This is like just like the Asana, where you can assign the roles of that you wanted to do on your page. And then for this one is the analytics. Of course, social media scheduling tools are now providing analytics, so they can also see, or they can also monitor the engagement that their posts are getting. So for this tab, you can see here you can see here the overview of some of your social media accounts. So you can just choose which one do you want to see. If you wanted to see the overview of your Facebook, so you just have to click this Facebook overview, and then there you go. The analytics for your account will be shown on your screen, and you can just have it analyzed. So since the page that is connected on this account is actually new, or it's actually made just for this trading, so we won't be able to see an in-depth metrics yet. But this is how, or this is what the analytics looks like at Hootsuite. So you can see the number of posts, the number of fans, the page engagements, uh, the post traffics. This one is for the inbound messages, and your post table. Actually, you will see here if you have published posts on your page, so it will appear here at this tab, post table.
Hey,
And if
Jane.
you have videos, okay.
We've got a couple of questions in the chat here. One from Geneth. Using Hootsuite, if a post has been published, can we delete the post
Mm-hmm.
on Hootsuite? I think, just clarify if I'm wrong, I think the question that's actually being asked is more so, if I delete the post on Hootsuite after it's published, will that then translate to the live social media platform? Can I just confirm, June, if that's your question? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. So what if you delete a published post but through Hootsuite, will it delete the live post as well? Or can you do it? Can you do that?
Yes.
Okay. So yes,
Yes,
you can
actually, but
delete the post. Go on.
okay.
No, go on.
Is there
Sorry.
a question?
So is that right? So you can delete the post from Hootsuite, and then that means that it will disappear on the platform.
Ye-
Great. And
Yes,
then
yes.
we've got can we change the time zone on Hootsuite? I think you already covered that. That's from Sandra, but did you already cover that? I think you did. But do you want to go through it again?
I
Go
think
through
I
it again.
have it. Okay. So for the time zones, actually, you can change it on your settings. Actually, let me just show it to you. Mm. So in your account, you will see here the time zone. So let me just go through it if you if you haven't seen it. So this here, it at the bottom, you just click your profile, and then click account settings, and then you will be directed in this tab right here. So under your profile, just scroll down a little bit, and then you will see the time zone. You can change your time zone based on where your founders or is living, so that you can post at their time. You don't need to convert. You don't need to like convert the use the world time body to see at which time would you have your scheduled post, because you can already change it here. So these are the time zones that you can choose. Uh, so yeah, that is how you change the time zone, and so that the post will go out on the correct times where your founder or where your followers are online. And all you have to do, if you change, if just in case that you change the time zone, always click the save info, save account info, so it would be saved.
Awesome. And then we've got in scheduling posts, is it unlimited? I would say that depends on the plan that you choose, right?
Yes, yes. Just like what I have mentioned earlier, Hootsuite has a lot of plans, and it depends on in your needs. Like for example, we are using for this one we are using professional plan. So for professional plan, you can only connect 10 social profiles, and you can only have one user to manage this account. So it depends really on your business needs. But if you have like if your company or if the business is like on a large scale, so there is this plan for business. But if your founders is just starting, or like a startup, so I would suggest to just use just like our plan, this $69 per month plan, because it's just the same as the others. The only difference is that you can connect more profiles if you purchase a more pricey plan.
100%. And there's a couple of questions about LinkedIn. I think we can bundle those all together before we move on. So from Joanna, I think we'll start with, can you link LinkedIn to Hootsuite? And I think the answer is yes to that.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then follow up from that, can we also schedule a post on LinkedIn stories using Hootsuite?
For this one, for Hootsuite, actually, you can only schedule Instagram stories.
Okay, but you
So,
can't schedule LinkedIn stories.
yes, no, as of
Okay.
now.
All right, as of now. And then the final part of this question is, Joanna is looking for the button to delete a published post on LinkedIn via Hootsuite. So where is that delete button on the post that's scheduled to delete it holistically?
Actually, if you have a scheduled post, because since we does for this one we haven't scheduled anyone yet. So once you have a scheduled post, it will actually appear here.
Mm-hmm.
So you just have to click on your scheduled post, and you will see the button that says delete. So because for this one,
How about what whose question was that? Uh hang on. That was Joanna. How about when we get to the part, we'll let you finish the demo here in Hootsuite. We'll throw you back to where you were before. And then when you do actually schedule a post in Hootsuite and live demo that for the group, you can also delete it at the end to show where that
mhm,
button is.
mhm.
Amazing. All right, cool. Rudolph, I'm going to say that Jane's got more to say first, and then she will schedule a post. Yeah. And Jane will just use that demo, that hands-on post, and pretend schedule it. Is that cool?
Okay,
Cool.
okay.
Great. As you were. Thanks, Jane.
Okay, so I'm just going to show you how to schedule a post. Finally, how to schedule. So now that we already explore the dashboards, I am now going to show you how to schedule a post using Hootsuite. So first, I am here at the publisher. So all you have to do is click content, and then you will see here your drafts, your scheduled posts, your past scheduled, the ones that requires approval, expired approvals, or the ones that was rejected. So first, just click schedule post, schedule a post, and Okay, so this is how you schedule posts on LinkedIn. So for example, I'm just going to use this one. Okay, so this is the dashboard when you want to schedule something on your on Hootsuite. So this is the section for which account would you want your post to be published. So you can select if you have your other social media accounts that's connected, you can choose here which one do you want your post to go live. And then for the text, this is where you are going to put your description or your caption. You also have here your emoji button, so you can add emojis as well. And then in this media, you can actually upload from your computer, or you can actually explore from Hootsuite itself. And since our plan is supported with ads, you can actually also promote your or boost your post using using Hootsuite. So first, I'm just going to copy the just going to copy my caption. So there you go. And then after that, I'm just going to select a file. So for example, is this one. And there you go. This is just so simple because you can just see everything on your screen right away. So you can choose if you want to schedule it for later. So this is the preview. You can see the preview of your post right here. So you can choose to schedule it for later, or you can choose to post it now. So if you want to schedule it for later, this is what it will look like. So you can choose the dates, and of course select your time, and of course you will see here the time zone, so that you can also check if you are on the correct time zone, or if you are scheduling at the correct time. So and then for example, I'm going to schedule this in a bit. Let's say at 7 a.m. and then just click done. Because it's already decision by that. Okay. For example, I'm going to schedule it at 10 a.m. and then you just have to click schedule. And just like what I have said earlier, when you go to your publisher or to your calendar, you will be able to see the post or the content that you have scheduled. So there you go. You can also see a preview in here, and if you want to edit it, like if you want to edit something, or if you want to delete it, you will be able to see it here. Yeah. So if you decided to not publish this one, you can move it to your drafts, so that you can use it again, use it on for future purposes, or you can edit it if you want to edit something, and then delete. So that is how you actually schedule using Hootsuite. And what else? Do you have any questions? Like for the process of scheduling?
I can't see any new ones. I know that there was a question about the deleting posts, but let's just hold off on that one until we see if there are questions
Mhm.
that have to do with the post still being there before we delete it.
Okay.
Can we delete multiple scheduled posts at once? I'm going to answer that one. I'd almost say it doesn't
Mhm.
matter because I think you'd probably want to be checking each of them before you hit the delete button. I would be recommending that you look at them all very carefully before you delete multiple posts
Yeah.
in one go or bulk delete. But Jane, did you have something you wanted to add to
Mhm.
that?
Yeah, I actually agree because
Yeah.
for this one, if you really wanted to check it, I mean, you have to check, you have to check before you have to check your content first before you delete them because I'm not really sure, but yeah, I think it's
You guys seen Bruce Almighty? This is another bit like where he like replies all and he's like yes and like answers everyone's prayers all at the same time and just says yes to everybody and it's just total chaos. It's kind of like that. I feel like that's what that is in my head. If you're like control A
mm-hmm.
delete. It's terrifying. Um, Emmeline, I remember you from Active Campaign. Your founder likes putting you through Doers Uni. I love that. Is it only allowed to post? Is it only allowed to post stories for business account in Insta? So can you? I think the question, Emmeline, just confirm for me. Is it? Can it also be used for a personal account or like a individual account as opposed to a business account? Is that the question? Yeah. Okay. So I think the answer is yes, but go ahead, Jane. So can it be used for a private account, not just business accounts for Hootsuite? For stories, I should
Yes,
say.
yes, actually, because if you, for example, if you are using Hootsuite for like for personal account and you wanted to schedule on your Instagram story, since Hootsuite is supporting posting Instagram story, yeah, you can actually schedule your Instagram story.
Right. And then from Demi, what does the auto scheduling button do? Does it post on the audience's peak time? Great question.
Which one?
What does the auto scheduling button do? Does it post on the audience's peak time?
No, actually, the auto schedule will just if you have like a set of if you have like a set of posts that like for example you are posting at every day you are posting at your account like for example at 7 a.m. So that is what auto schedule is. What that is what auto schedule it auto schedule is. So you can schedule your posts based on the time of the your followers are most online because excuse me, because some scheduling tools have this like I'm not sure what do they call it, but because for Planoly they also have this feature, the auto publish, where they are going to choose the peak times that excuse me, the peak times that they think your followers are online. So yeah, so that is what auto scheduling is like. They are going to pick the pick they are going to choose, excuse me, they are going to choose the time where your followers are online and have your posts distributed at those times.
Okay, so the answer to her question is yes, is from what I'm hearing. Also, I
Yes.
think have a glass of water. I feel like you're having a coughing fit, but you're trying to suppress it. Okay, Jane, go on mute, have a coughing fit, get some water, and let me see if there are other questions here that maybe I can answer. So yes, the answer to your question, Demi, or sorry, Demi, is it Demi or Demi? Please tell me in the chat. Like Demi Moore or like Demi Lovato? Are you Demi Moore or Demi Lovato? That's what I'm going to go with. Yes, John, it's a great movie. One of my all-time faves. Emmeline, great. We've talked about your question. Alvin, Demi Lovato. Yes, so good. Okay, Alvin, can we upload IGTV on Instagram using Hootsuite? Jane, I hope your coughing fit's over because I don't know the answer to that one. Oh dear. Can we upload IGTV on Instagram using Hootsuite? I think she's going to show y'all.
Although for this one, actually, I only have it connected for the Facebook page.
But is it
But
possible?
as far as I know, you can only schedule, you can only post the Instagram TV using the desktop and the mobile. But
Not for the
for
web app.
the yes,
Okay.
for the tool, I think it's not up yet because as far as I know, Hootsuite doesn't also allow posting carousel posts.
Oh,
So we have carousel posts for Instagram, right? And the last time I checked, they are not supporting carousel posts as well.
wow. Okay. So we're saying yes, but not in the web app. So desktop app and mobile app only is what we're saying on that.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Thanks, Alvin. Great question. I think last one, and I think last one on Hootsuite before we get you to hit the delete button on that post and just show someone, I can't remember who it was now, Joanna, I think, where it is from Sivan. Sivan. Can we also post videos in Hootsuite? If yes, how many megabytes are allowed? I think that question's a little bit generic, Sivan, in the sense that can you post video, like where are you posting the videos? So I would say yeah, but are you
Yes.
specifically referring to like Facebook or stories and Instagram? So yes, but I guess the question really should be what platform are you talking about? I guess the next
Mhm.
question is megabytes. Is that actually a restriction, Jane, for really anything? Is there like a size limitation in terms of upload?
Yes, I think yes, because for images we actually have like for example 6 MB. So I think for
Okay.
videos it also has, and also the time limit. It also depends on the platform because as we all know, for Twitter we can only upload videos for 2 minute time limit,
Yeah.
and for Facebook, uh, I think around 10, but I'm not
Yeah.
really sure. I haven't tried. I haven't just to be honest with you guys. I haven't tried scheduling a 30-minute long video using scheduling tools. Mostly, it's just 1 minute or 5. So you can
Mm,
actually, based on my experience, you can schedule that long for other platforms like for Facebook. But for Instagram, we all know the time limit is only 59 seconds or 1 minute for Instagram videos, unless you want to post an IGTV. So you can just have it posted on the app itself. So
mm.
yeah, it depends on the platform actually, and I think if you are already aware of like the restrictions when it comes to the social videos.
Mm. I know I said last question, but John's got a great one. Hi, John. It's been a while since we've spoken. Is there a limit on how many posts we can schedule per day?
Actually, you don't have any limit as long
Okay.
as it depends on your plan really. If
Depends on the
you
plan
have
again. Okay.
if your plans is actually like for example for us we have an unlimited posting, so we have for the professional plan, we can post and we can publish unlimited posts, or we can schedule unlimited posts. But for the free trials, I think you can only schedule like 10 messages for 2 profiles. I'm not really sure, but yeah, it's limited. But for those who have, or for those who purchased a certain plan on Hootsuite, you can actually see the you can actually see the inclusions of how many plans or how many posts can you schedule. But yeah,
Cool.
it's
Um,
unlimited depending on your plan.
yeah, no problem. The question, I'm gonna answer that one. I don't know where they got $9 from. It's definitely, or 19, sorry. Leah, I'm pretty sure it's $69 because that's the one that I've put down for my
Yes,
account. So it's
yes.
69. US. I don't think it's in US. Or is this in Oz dollars? Ah, okay. Hang on. Let me convert some stuff. USD. Actually, so you can chuck it in. You can do that. 69 AUD to USD. What is it? That's per month. That's the price to answer your question, Leah. I'm not going to do it for you. You can do it. Cool. Yeah, free trial. But like ultimately, guys, you're not going to be on a free trial for longer than 30 days. So the free trial options kind of aren't relevant, if that makes sense, because ultimately there will have to be a decision made as to what you need. So yeah, I would suggest that like, yeah, the free trial is a great opportunity to have a crack at it and see if your founder likes it. But ultimately, like you won't be stuck in the free trial forever in terms of what you need. Thanks. Okay, cool. We're not looking at your screen anymore, Jane. So I'll get you to start sharing again.
Oh.
And then so you can delete that post for our friends. Our friend Joanna, so you can show her where that delete button is. And I think then we can probably move on from Hootsuite unless there are any burning questions that you want to pop in the chat while Jane shares her screen again. Nice, Ino.
Okay. I'm just looking at my where is mine? Okay. I see my screen now?
Yep, I'm looking at Hootsuite.
Okay, so this is...
All right, we're deleting the post now, Joanna. I hope you're paying attention.
So this is the delete button, so you can just have this delete.
Yeah. All right, cool. Oh, it's gone. All right, great. Awesome. Is that for a scheduled post or for a live post though? What if the post was live?
This one, I think this one's for the live post. What time is it?
Okay, great. There you go. I believe you. I don't know. All right, cool. Yeah, but it's a Facebook account. Can we try a LinkedIn account? Why would it look different? Is my question to you.
Hello?
Is about a published post. Hey, yes. So the post that you put in that scheduler, did you publish it? Did you post it?
I think yes. Let me just check it. Let me just check it. Refresh this one.
Oh, good. Tell you what, we're gonna put a pause on that during your doing time, which we'll get to for buffer. Jane and I will workshop putting a live post onto. See, here's the thing. It's like if I test it for you, my LinkedIn account has some weird stuff on it. So I might have to generate a LinkedIn post to put up on LinkedIn. So don't post a test post on my private account. So I'll tell you what. We'll have a look at it when you're in your doing time. Okay. So everyone take a breather and we'll move on. We'll go into what have we got there? What's next? Later.
This one's later.
Yeah. So yeah, so we'll move on to later as a tool. Okay, everyone, it's all good. Yep. Christine, I'm pretty sure we already answered that one. Can Hootsuite help us post Facebook stories as well?
For now, it's for Instagram story.
Yeah, we've answered
just
that
for
one.
Instagram.
Yeah, just Instagram stories. Okay, cool. So we'll do a live post while you're doing your doing time. Okay, cool. So we're going to move on to later. Thanks for all your questions, guys. And I'll hand back over to Jane.
Okay, so for this one, this is later. Actually, later is mostly used for Instagram, but you can also connect your Pinterest, Facebook, and your Twitter profiles. But yeah, as this later is like Planoly, like their focus is really on distributing content on Instagram. And for the prices, if you are going to compare it to Hootsuite, later pricing plans is a bit cheaper than Hootsuite. So these are the pricing plans. We have $9, $19, $29, and $49 per month. So of course you can just go to their website to check the difference of the pricing plans, uh, and see what does your business needs and purchase the plans that you think will sustain those needs for your account. So for later, the strength of later is its visual content calendar when you can easily drag and drop images to schedule them. It also have a pre-link tool that you can use on your Instagram profile to link to a shoppable Instagram feed or various websites. So I'm just going to show you this pre-link tool and also how you can drag and drop the images on later. So how to use later. So this is later. This is your dashboard for later. Wait lang. Let me just refresh it. So using later, you can create a cohesive Instagram feed and manage multiple accounts, multiple social media accounts with just like Planoly. So this actually looks like Planoly. If you've seen Planoly before, you can see that there's similarity when it comes to the dashboard. So in this side, you can see your calendar, your media. Of course, this is the calendar. So you can actually select if you want to view your calendar by week or by month. So if you have a scheduled post, it will appear here, or you can just simply drag. So I'm going to discuss it in a bit because this is where we are going to schedule our post. So for this media library here, of course, this is where your media uh, are uploaded. So you can upload media using Dropbox, your Google Drive, or your computer. So all you have to do is click on this buttons at the top and select which one do you want to upload. And then for this one, for the conversation, this is like the inbox version of the Hootsuite where you can monitor all your comments uh, from your account. So since we are using for this demo, this one is actually a free account. So you need to upgrade your plan to actually use this feature. And then for this one is for the analytics. So as you can see, you can only see the analytics because we don't have an analytics for personal profiles, right? So if you want to see the analytics of your account, you have to switch your account into a business account or a creator profile so that you will see the analytics of your page. And then for this one, for the collect media, you can actually collect photos or hashtag inside later. Like for example, if you wanted to look for stock photos, so they will be given you an access, or you will be using Unsplash. If you are familiar with Unsplash, they are photo where you can collect and stock photos. So stock images, sorry. So there you go. You can just have search what image do you need, and then it will appear here, and as you can just check them and have them add on your library, so you can use it on your feeds. So that is for the collect media. So if your founder doesn't have the images that she needs, you can search here and freely use the some of the photo here. And then for link in bio, for this one, this is the one that I have mentioned earlier, for you can where you can link your Instagram profile to shops, especially if your founders are like if they are um, providing products, or if they are selling products. So you can link them here at link in bio. So all you have to do is have a custom website. So this one actually is you will see this uh, on your Instagram account, because I'm not sure if you can actually see it, but sorry about that. I just let me just mute myself again because I need to cough. Sorry.
Hey guys, well, Jane's having a little cough. I've got a question from Kenneth. What are the advantages of using apps over the scheduling feature in Facebook? That's a great question. Um, I will probably hand over to Jane for that one. I think, you know what, I'm going to start answering it, and then Jane, you jump in when you're finished. So one thing that I would say is because these scheduling these scheduling apps enable you to do scheduling across multiple social media platforms. So if you wanted to post something across platforms, and also, you know, at different times in different places, that will probably be the most efficient way to do it, rather than needing to schedule something independently in Facebook and then do it elsewhere again, like repeat that activity. So you're duplicating effort. I would say that's the most important difference between using a Facebook scheduler and using a third party app that integrates with multiple social media platforms. But Jane, is there anything other than that that sort of I've missed?
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Sorry. Can you repeat the question? Sorry.
Um, what are the advantages of using a third party scheduling app over using something like like just the scheduling feature in Facebook? And did you hear my answer as well?
Yes, yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
So is there anything you'd like to add to that, or?
I actually agree with you because
Okay, cool.
yeah, because
I would say that's the main benefit.
using yes, yes, because you can just schedule right away, or ahead of time using these tools than because sometimes like for example for Facebook algorithm, they don't really support like scheduling using third party apps because of the algorithm. But if their like for example if their partner tools like Hootsuite, it's okay. But yeah, that is one of the purpose of using these third party apps, because they are more accurate, because they have this auto schedule setups where you can reach your audience at their peak times.
Okay, so that's actually a second answer. So my answer was about being able to schedule across multiple platforms rather than having to
Mm-hmm.
do it in the independent one. But what you're also
Yes.
saying is that some of these third-party apps are smarter than Facebook
Yes.
itself in terms of the scheduling component, because they're able to post during peak times and have that
Mhm.
feature as well, as opposed to with Facebook scheduler where you actually have to identify and define what times you want to post. Now, I guess it depends on, yes, it's a benefit, but it also depends on whether that's something that's important to your founder. So if your founder's like, I don't care what's optimal, I don't really mind, I want it to go out at exactly this time on exactly this day, and I only want it to go out on Facebook, in that case, I would suggest they use the Facebook scheduler, because it's like, okay, I'm choosing the time, I'm choosing the day, I only want it on Facebook. No problem. I wouldn't be investing in something like Hootsuite or a third party app. If it's I want it across multiple platforms, I want some of them to go out on this time, and I want some of them to go out at the time that makes the most sense in terms of my demographic or target market, then third party apps are kind of, I think that's where the benefit steps in there. And which is why they charge for it, right? Does that help, Kenneth?
Yes.
Amazing. Thanks, Kenneth. Great question. Great question. All right, Jane, hand back over to you.
Okay, so for this link in bio, you can just link your like for example, if your founder has a Shopify store, so this option right here is really good for connecting or for adding because we all know that we can't really post URL on our captions for Instagram. So for this one, if you are familiar with Instagram shopping, you will see that if I am like for example, if I am selling bags and I have a post about this certain bags, and then there is this tags that appear on the post where I can click them, and then I will be directed to the sorry, I can just show it to you because you need to upgrade your account for to see the feature. But basically it's just that there is this tag that will appear on your picture. Like for example, if you are selling a bag, like for the certain bag, there is a tag that will appear in there where your followers can click the tag, and then there is going to be a link, or there is going to be a link that will appear on the tag where you can click, and you will be directed to a certain page. So that is actually this link in bio is uh, is where you can use this link in bio in your Instagram post. Next is the learning center. So of course, if you are new to later, you can actually if you're going to sign up for a free account for later, and you want to learn how to use it, or if you want to explore more of later, you can actually explore this video right here. So you can you will understand more the this is scheduling tools. So there you go. So that is later. And then let's go with how to schedule using later account. So for example, this is my media right here. Of course, if you wanted to upload your media, you can just click this buttons right here, and then simply drag the image that you wanted to use on the date that you want it published. Like for example, if you want it published on the third or the first, it really depends on to you. So just drag your image on the date, and then there you go. So this is what your dashboard will look like. So we have here your image, we have here the caption, and then you can actually have your add emojis, because until now you can't you don't have this feature, the emojis part. So this one is good. You can actually save your captions. If you have saved captions, like, or if you have saved like CTAs, you can save it here, so that when you post something, you can add it on your copy. So that is saved captions. And then hashtag suggestions, of course, if you want to look for since this one is for Instagram, we really need to add hashtags, since and for later they have this hashtag suggestions. But since this is an pre-plan, we need to upgrade our plan if we want to see the hashtags that they have here for us. So basically for this one, this send notification right here is that for later, we have this app, we have this mobile app on later, where you can actually where you need to connect your Instagram, or where you need to download that app on your phone, and so that you can enable the auto publish. Because for later, you need to download their app as well to publish your post on Instagram. Actually, I think that is one of the downside of using later, because you also need to download their app, on your phone, so you can receive a notification regarding to the post that you want to post on your Instagram account. But yeah, if you have it already on your if you already download it, you can actually you can still set up the auto publish once you already have the app on your phone, because I think they also want to have a lot of downloads for their apps. But yeah, you can only auto publish your posts on Instagram once you have the app on your phone. So it's the same. Sorry, I can't show you, but let me so yeah, it's just the same for later. It's just that there's an app. There's an app for you to auto publish your post. But once you downloaded that app, you can there will be instructions that says to send notification on your it sends notification on your app, on the mobile app of later. And then all you have to do is confirm that notification, and then once you confirm it, you can set this up, this one, the auto publish. And since mine is already connected on the app, so like for example, all I have to do is just set up my post right here and schedule them. So if you want to schedule the post, so we already have our image right here. So I'm just going to copy my caption, and then I am going to save this one. So for this one, this is where you can select if where you where you want when you want your post to go live. So you just select at what time. So for now, I'm going to schedule it at 7 a.m. And there you go. Let me just look at the settings. If you are on a free trial, you only have 30 posts that you can schedule using later. But if you want to an unlimited posting, then you will have to upgrade your plan. For this one, so you can also edit the time zones, that if you want to change the time zones of your account, so you can edit it here. Just like at Hootsuite, you just need to go on the settings, and then in here in the under preferences, you can select your time zone, and then just hit save. Just in case anyone would ask if they can, if they can change the time zone. Yes, you can. So that's basically it. That is how you use later for scheduling. And if you want to connect your account, you just your like if you want to connect other account, you just have to click this add button right here, and then select your of course we because we have this because we have our account for free for this one. So if you have an upgraded account, you can select your profiles right here. You can just click this add, and then add social profile, and then connect your account. You will be given directions in here. So you can choose what will you allow for them to to access on your account, like posting, scheduling, the comments. So yeah, that is how you connect an account or how you connect a social profile on later. And there you go. Do you have any questions or regarding later?
There's none in the chat so far. So maybe if you go ahead, I will just let everyone know. Thanks, Rusty, legend. I will just let everyone know I've put an answer to the question in the chat for a LinkedIn post for Hootsuite, which just goes to show do a quick Google search and maybe you can answer your questions too. Yeah. So if you have a little bit of take a little bit of a moment to have a look for the answer to your question on Google. Google has all the answers. Alrighty. So are there any questions about later? I'm like happy. I'm glad that there's not. You know, I think it was really well explained. But if there are, feel free. Thanks for reminding me that I'm not talking to myself, Rusty. That makes me feel better. At least people can hear me. Everyone
Okay.
looks like cool. Yeah, I think we can just go ahead. Hey.
Okay. So for the next one is going to be buffer. So buffer also have a pre-plan. The $15 to 65, the 99. All they have this for 14-day free trial. So you can just look at their website to see the difference of the features regarding this pricing plans. So Buffer is an intuitive, streamlined social media management platform tested by brands, businesses, agencies, and individuals to help drive meaningful engagement and results on social media. So Buffer have suite products for publishing, engagement, analytics, and team collaboration. So this is just the same, just like the other social media tools. And what they love about Buffer is how clean and intuitive tools are, because Buffer is really easy to use. You won't see you won't see much on their dashboard compared to Hootsuite and later. So I think it will be easier for you to understand Buffer in a bit, because there's really not much on their dashboard. And then, of course, their customer support is 24/7. So this is what Buffer looks like. So this is our Buffer account. So this is once you log in on Buffer. So this is what you're going to see. Since I am using compared to the other social tools, you can see here that this one is more simple and more it's easier to to see, oh, this one's for the publishing, this one's for the analytics, unlike for the other social tools that they have it everything on the side, and then and here, and then the calendar right here. But for Buffer, it's just this one. So you can actually you can also you can also select your time zone. You can edit your time zone in here. So okay, let me just discuss first the dashboard. So we have here the publishing, where we can schedule, or where we can plan our content. And then this one is the analytics. Of course, every social tools has their analytics. But since we are on a free trial, we can only see this one. So there you go for analytics. And for this one is for this engagement, actually, guys, you can see here the like the engagement that you are getting on your post. So you will see here which one or which post is driving the more engagement on your account. So you can easily tell that, oh, this post is working, this post is not, because it doesn't have that much engagement. So this is where you can see it, and it will be easier for you to plan your content, because you will have an idea. Once you are on this page, you will have an idea which posts are driving engagement, or which posts are pushing your followers to take action, or to engage on your post. So in that way, you can schedule more posts that is similar to that engaging post. So that is for the dashboard. If you want to if you are if you are on the pricing plan, you can actually also monitor your campaigns in here. You can add your ads manager, but that, I think that would be more in depth for the Facebook, since it's on ads. But yeah, you can actually connect your ads manager in here, so you can also see how your ads perform. You can see your worst performing ads, your best performing ads. You can see it here on the campaigns, and it's only available if you have an upgrade plans. So for this queue, actually, this queue are like the drafts for if you remember Hootsuite, we have drafts for Hootsuite that we can where we can store the content that we want to use for future scheduling. So the same for queue. So you can store here some posts that you want to schedule for future purposes, or this are like the posts that was not scheduled yet. So you can see it here. So for example, I am going to schedule a post on buffer. So all I have to do is click this camera icon right here, and then add your image, and then your caption, and then after that you can actually, so this is going to be the preview. So you can actually choose if you want to add it on your queue, add it on your drafts, share now, or schedule the post. So if you want to schedule a post, you just have to click here, schedule post, and then select your time and date. And then, for example, I'm going to schedule it. Oh, since I'm using London, let me check. Okay, I haven't changed my time zone yet. So let me just add this first on queue, and then I'm going to add to change my time zone for Philippines. It's showing. Oh, why can't I change my time zone? Hmm, okay. So if you wanted to change your time zone, you can have it changed in here. So sorry. I thought it was on the settings, but yeah. So if you want to change your time zone, you can change it here at the time zone area, and then you can have a posting time. You can add your posting time. Like for example, if you are posting every day, so you can just choose the time that you want your post to be published. So you will see here the posting time, so you can always clear this one if you want to change. But yeah, if you wanted to add something, like for example you are just posting during weekdays at 7 a.m or at 8 a.m, so you can just add your posting times and clear it anytime. Like for this posting times, it will actually depend on you, or on where or when does your followers are online or most active. You can actually see this on your page. But yeah, you can add it here, or you can just turn it on and off. There's this switch right here where you want to if you don't want anymore to schedule, um, like for example, if you select weekdays and you don't want to post a schedule on Wednesdays, so you can just turn this off, and it will be saved uh, on your uh, on your account. So for this one, for example, is this one. So I'm going to edit this since this one is in a different time zone. So So this one will be scheduled this morning for uh, for buffer. So that is how you scheduled on buffer. This one looks as easier, right, than the than Hootsuite or than later, because you can just simply see here the your scheduled post. So you scroll right here, it will be easier to preview the post than in here, because you will see here the for the Hootsuite, you will see here on the calendar, like for this one, and for buffer it's this. So it's easy it's easy, buffer is easy to use and more user friendly for me. I'm not sure for you guys, but for me, I find it really easy to use buffer than Hootsuite and later. I mean, they have the same features, or when it comes to scheduling, but I think this is like more simple and more refreshing in my eyes. So yeah, I prefer buffer than any other than the first two scheduling tools. But of course, it will depend on your business needs. If what social media scheduling tools are you going to use? So if you have any questions using buffer, can you let me know?
The only one that's in there, I think, has been answered. And Rusty, you're a Buffy user. Great. So this is probably good, yeah, good value for you to see all the other tools throughout there too. Get a bit
Yeah.
of a demo in this one from Jane. What is the use of the channels? Like,
Channels, this is actually the connected accounts. So this one is like, for example, under channels you will see this page. So these are your connected accounts on this like for example your Instagram, your page. So those are the channels actually. Those are your connected accounts on Buffer.
all right, cool. Any other questions before we move on? From Demi, my founder schedules posts on her Facebook page as well as her two Facebook groups. Can we schedule posts on Facebook groups using a third-party app? So I guess the answer would change depending on which app we're talking about. But I would say, so yeah, I guess let's talk about Hootsuite first. Can we schedule posts on Facebook groups using a third-party app? So for example, does that work in Hootsuite, Jane? Jane?
I'm reading I'm reading your comment. Okay, so for this one, as I have said, it depends on the scheduling tool that you are using. Actually, for Hootsuite, if you are going to use Hootsuite, as I have mentioned earlier, you can schedule posts for Facebook groups.
Okay.
You can schedule. Yes, they
And
can.
then
They
can you
can
do it in
actually
Buffer?
depend. No, for Buffer, no. For Buffer, you can only schedule the pages,
Okay.
the business pages, but not for the Facebook groups.
All right.
But using Hootsuite, you can. Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Rusty is correct. Only at the Facebook page in Buffer. Yes.
Correct. Alvin, do you prefer Buffer? How about the overall features of scheduling? So yeah, so I guess what he's saying is you said you prefer Buffer, you really like Buffer. What about the overall scheduling features? Would you still say that it's the winner? And like why? Bit of a recommendation question, isn't it, Alvin?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go on, Jane. So what makes you love Buffer so much in
Because
terms of the features?
I think because it's easy to use. I mean the other tools are also easy, but for this one, I think it's because you have the queue, you have like I can already see the preview of my post, and I can also select the times. Like for this one, I can edit anytime. There is this buttons that says like for example, if I am posting every day and then I don't want to post on this specific day, then I can just turn it off without like for example, if I already scheduled the content for the whole month, and then I don't need to go to the every post and just delete the post, because I can just easily turn it off in here if I don't want the post to go on this specific date. So that's what I like for Buffer. So yeah.
Awesome. But from the overall scheduling perspective, not just about ease of usability or UX, but all right, Alvin looks like
Yeah.
he's cool. For clarification, I tried connecting Facebook group with Buffer. You mentioned we can't post using Buffer. Facebook groups, no. Facebook pages, yes. Does that make sense, Brenda-Lise? So you can schedule posts for Facebook pages using Buffer, but you can't schedule them for Facebook groups.
Yes.
Oh no, that's right. I'm just making sure Brenda-Lise is on board.
Okay.
But we can connect to a Facebook group. You're up, Jane. I don't know if maybe I'm missing the point of the question.
Oh, you can connect.
Oh, there you go. Everybody's wrong
Yeah, you
except
can
Brenda-Lise.
Sorry.
But
You
can you
because
schedule? Is it just a connection in terms of analytics, the analytics function, or can you actually schedule and publish?
Oh, wait, let me just, because I haven't done for the Facebook group before, but let me research this one. I don't want to say yes and then
All right, let's put a
and
pin
then
in that
yeah.
question. Let's put a pin in that
Yes.
question. Maybe Lisa Marie will magically Google search it as well. And
Yes.
then we'll move
Research it
on.
first.
Okay, we'll go to Carl's question, then we'll go to we're gonna go to doing time. I think after this, that's good. That'll give us a chance to have a look. So we'll look at Carl's question first, though. I have a question. If you are going to post content with links, does this scheduling apps able to track the links to that click track the clicks to that link, or so I used to work for a digital marketing company, And I would, like, before I came here, and I would suggest that if it does, I don't know how powerful it would be, especially if you're using like UTM strings. Carl, are you and your founder using paid advertising and like tracking? Do you work with a digital marketing company that tracks what you do, or do you do your own analytics? Pixels. Okay, cool. Yeah, in that case, we'll have a look. So yeah, now that's back to you, Jane. So when you post content with a link in it, can you track the clicks to that link using any of the scheduling apps? So any of these, so you see how there's an analytics tab up there? Does it also track clicks? I'd probably say no. It would probably only track, reactions to posts, likes, comments, engagement, views, that kind of stuff, reach, but it probably won't track clicks. That's usually a paid, you would have to put the tracker on the link itself, not on the post. Does that make sense? So if you wanted to be able to tell how many people clicked a link, you would have to make sure that unique URLs, that link was trackable, and you're using something to track the link, not the post. Is there anything like that I've said that you've won? Yes, exactly, like a UTM string. So does that make sense, Carl? Yeah, cool. All right, great. Brenda Lise, I'm actually going to give you this is going to be part of your assignment as well. Can you create your own Facebook group using your own Facebook profile if you've got one? And actually, during our doing time, which we're about to do now, see if you can have a go scheduling a post for the Facebook group that you've created.
Yeah.
And that way you not only get a chance to do the doing time, use buffer, which is what your founder wants you to do, but also get to road test it and see if it works.
Yes.
Come on, Brenda Liz. Yes, nice. And let us know how you go. So we'll have a look at yours afterwards. And we can give you the post as well, so you don't have to come up with your own. And just create a fake Facebook group and see how we go. Okay, cool. I'm going to hand back over to Jane. There might be a couple of things she wants to show you before we move into doing time. But if not, we can go straight in. So Jane, back to you.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Okay. Sorry. That's my connection. Okay, so if you don't have any question now, I think we can already move to plenary.
No, we're going to move to doing time. Is buffer not the one that we're doing? Yes.
Yes, it's buffer. Okay. So I think I'm going to just send them the
Yeah, I can actually do it. So that's fine.
Okay.
Or you're already there.
Okay,
great. So
then while they're doing time, I'm going to do my research for the the research for the Facebook group as well, because I don't want to say yes and then.
So guys, there's a link in the chat here which has all the things you want to put in. If you have, I would just remind you guys, don't use your founder's account to post this. This is purely a test run. So if you wanted to, create your own, what's what I'm looking for? Free account in Buffer and have a go doing this and publishing it. Here's the content. Here's the login. Oh, actually, you put login details down here.
Yeah, that is actually my login details. You can use it, guys. That's free. But if you want to sign up so that you can also see the process, like for example, if your founder would ask you to.
I would take your logins out, Jane. You don't need them. Sorry. Yeah. So I would be creating your own free account. Have a go creating this post, scheduling it, and then posting it. If you don't feel like posting it, that's okay, because it might, you might not want to put it on your Instagram account. You might not want to put it on your, might not want to spend the time creating a fake Instagram account. Except for you, Brenda Lise, what I'd like you to do is actually create a Facebook page. I'm on camera, no. Create a Facebook page to test it out. And then link it to there. And you guys could probably all do that if you felt like it, because it's a little bit easier to create a fake Facebook, sorry, not page, a Facebook group than it is to create an entirely new profile. So go ahead. You're going to have half an hour of doing time, which means we'll come back at, it's 9:40 for me, so that's 7:40 for you. Schedule your post. If you're feeling confident or you're happy to do it in like a testing environment, post your post. Make sure that it's not on your founder's account, guys. Not on your founder's account. It's a testing environment only. And then we'll come back and we will check a few of them. What I will do is I'll put a little Google form in the chat while you guys are working away, and I'll just scrape a few from there, including you, Brenda Lee, so be ready. Leah, question, what's the best tool that could reach more audiences? Okay, Leah, we're going to answer your question when we come back, all right? And I've got someone with their hand up. Who is this? That's you, Leah, so it's the same person. All right, cool. I'll see you guys at 9:40. You've got half an hour. Schedule your post. If you feel like it, post your post, and I'll pop the Google form in the chat so you can submit. All right, thank you. Oh, that looks really small on my screen. Let's go over here. Let's make it bigger. Hold up. Cool, 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 cool. Share my screen. Share the screen. Sharing the screen. Right. Okie doke. Go ahead, Jane. Let's give some feedback. This is Jeremy's.
Oh, okay. He signed up for a new account and connected another Facebook page. This looks good. I mean, it's in PST, so I bet it's all Philippine times, right? So yeah, I think he scheduled it correctly because I can see the custom schedule, the date, and of course the preview. I mean, we already have given them the post, and he already set up this automatic scheduling. So yeah, I think he got it right. Yes.
Right.
Well
okay.
done.
Well done. Next
easy.
one.
It's easy to use, right?
It is easy. I just want to make sure we're just going to doing some spot check-in. All right. This is from, oops, hang on. I had it open. Who was it? This is LJ Barada.
Yes, it's also the same. Oh, I think they didn't change the time zone, if I'm not mistaken. So I think that's just okay. But yeah, this one is also scheduled correctly.
Great. Now I've just realized, Demi, I can't see yours. Your file couldn't be accessed, so I'll have to move on. Whose is this? It's like a Snapboard IO. That's a lot. There's some serious ads in there. Here we go. We'll just get in there. This one is from Kenneth. All right, and I'll just see if I can find Brenda Lisa's one. There you are. All right, do you want to give Kenneth some feedback? Just check it over whilst I'm looking for.
Yes. I think they just I think they did great because they sign up for their accounts, which is they can easily experience setting it up, connecting their accounts. So I think it's really good. And yes, this one's scheduled correctly as well. Just the time.
Right.
It's just the time zone.
It's just the time zone? What do you mean?
Yes.
Explain what
I
you
think
mean.
they didn't change the time zone, but I think they didn't change the time zone to Manila time, but I think it depends on them, like
Their founder.
on when they want. Yeah. Yes.
Now this one is Brenda Lisa's. This is what we were talking about before. All right. I'm gonna see if I can find you.
Is this for the group?
Yeah. So Brenda Lisa, do you want to talk us through this one and what happened? I'm gonna allow you to talk.
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
Hi, Jane. Uh,
Hi.
what was it again? You want me to show
Yeah,
you
talk
how
us
was
through your
able to do
process.
it?
No, talk us through your process. Was it exactly the same as setting up one for a Facebook page as it was for Facebook group? Was it the same process that you followed? Was everything pretty straightforward?
Yeah, everything is pretty the same. I just did it with FB group. I created a Facebook group under my own Facebook account,
Mhm.
and then I connected it with Buffer under the adding channel option, and then yeah, just basically schedule the post, same as the process.
Easy. All right. Thanks so much,
Yes.
Brendalise. Appreciate it. All right, I've got one hand raised, and I don't know this person, but I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit and see what you have to say. Who's this? Ed Anthony. Oh, tutor. I'm gonna let you have a go and tell us what you want to say. Go ahead, Ed. No, it was an accidental hand raised, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh well. All right. I'll put it down. Thanks, guys. Okie dokes. Lower hands, all good. Okay, cool. So well done, guys. Looks like everyone's got a pretty strong idea of, um, what's happening here. I will stop sharing my screen. I hope that was useful for everyone on the call today to have a bit of a play around in Buffer. Oh, Ed, so you've put something in the chat. I have been creating the page. I got problems on I assume that's integration is what you're trying to say there. If you want to pop in the chat what the actual problems are that you're experiencing, and then we can talk about them in a second. Otherwise, I'm going to throw it back over to Jane, who will be speaking about Planoly, and going through another
Mm-hmm.
demo, which is our last tools. We've gone through 3 so far. We're going to go through the 4th one, which is Planoly. There'll be some more doing time, so you'll get to schedule the same post in Planoly too and have a bit of a play around in there, which is great. Let's go on. I'll get you to share your screen, Jane. I've stopped sharing mine. I think I
Okay.
have. Yes.
Can you see my screen now? I'm so sorry for the background. It's actually raining right now. So
No,
let me know if you can
it's
hear
not very
me.
it's not very loud. It's not very loud, Jane. So you're all good. And yes, we can see your screen. Looks good.
Okay. Okay. So for the last tool, okay, we're down to our last tool. So for this one, it's Planoly. This is the one that we are actually recommend. This is the tool that we actually recommend to our ladies in the group whenever they will ask for a scheduling tool that they can use, because this is the one that we are actually using for so long. So Planoly, compared to the other to the other scheduling tools, this one is a bit cheaper, because as you can see, the pricing plans, they have $7, $15, and $23 per month. So kindly just check their website to see the difference, or the features that they have for these plans. So you can select which one does your founders needs for his or for her business. So just like what I have mentioned earlier, Later and Planoly, they are actually more focused on distributing content on Instagram. Like if you talk about Instagram scheduling, Planoly and Later, they are like the two scheduling tools that will be always mentioned on the discussion. So Planoly is the premier visual planning and marketing solutions for brands and influencers on Instagram. So the unique strength of Planoly is its visual content calendar, where you can easily drag and drop images to schedule them. You can also schedule Instagram stories. So just like Later, you can also drag and drop your images, so you can plan it on your feed. So let me show you how what does Planoly looks like. So this is Planoly. This is for our account at the Doers Way. So if you go to Planoly, you will be directed to this dashboard. So this is your main grid view where you can see your the medias that you have uploaded. So basically, we are using this account. We are using this for the doers way. So I have here the contents that I am planning to schedule for future, or I am planning to use for future scheduling. So these are the posts. Uh, and then this one right here, this grid right here is like your calendar. So this is where you can see your previews and then your upcoming posts. So you will notice this engagement right here, and then this times right here. These are the posts that has been published on our account. So you can see on your calendar the engagement that you receive from your account. So this is for the plan. This is the planning page. So this is where you can plan your feed. If you want it to look like if you want to have like a, a pattern for your post, like for this one, for our the doers, we have this pattern for the images and the blue and the pink slides. So we have this. I have this plan before so that our feed will appear or will look nice when a follower visits our page. So this is for the planning, and then for the drafts, this is where you put this is where you put your drafts or your draft content for this account. For this cover on this page, you can actually search for just like later on Buffer, you can actually also search for images and hashtags in this area. Like if your founder doesn't have the image that she needs, you can search it here and then have it added on your library so you can use it for scheduling. And then this is the analytics. This is the page for analytics. This is what it looks like. This analytics looks like the one with the one that you can see on the Instagram app, because you can see your audience, your engagements, and also this here the post performance. You can select which one which post does have the most engagement, the most uh, the post that has higher impression, the post that reach more people, your most like contents, your top comments. So you can see it here. So it will be easy for you to see which post is performing better, or which post is driving engagement to your page. So this is what it looks like. So this is your analytics or the metrics. So you can edit your time framing here. Oh, where is that? So you can edit your time framing here. If you can select which time do you want to see the metrics. If it is if you want to see the last 30 days or the last 60 days, you can just edit it here. So and then the metrics will appear at this page. So the thing about Planoly is that you can easily see if your the engagement rate of your post or of your content, because we all know that there is a specific engagement rate that we like. It's like a mark where we say that oh, if we hit this mark, it means that our engagement or our content is doing great. And for Instagram, the actual mark for engagement rate is actually 2%. and our for our account we are getting per percent, so it's double the average engagement rate, which we can say that the post that we are the post that we are publishing or we are distributing on our account is working, or it's driving engagement to for our account. So yeah, so this is what your analytics look like. So you can also see this on your mobile app. I mean, for Instagram, we have the insights for Instagram, but this one is more detailed. So you can actually look here and see which post or and create similar posts that has top engagement. So now let's move on. Let's move on to the planning on how you can schedule your post. So if you want to schedule a post, all you have to do is click this add sign here, and then you can select from which source do you want your media to your media, and then if you want it to from your computer, from your Dropbox or from Google Drive. So basically this is where you upload your media. And then after that, after you upload your media, it will appear here. And just wanted to say that you can actually upload 9 images at a time in here. So all you have to do is, for example, I'm just going to randomly select this post. So for example, for this one, oh, that's so slow. So you can upload this as carousel, or you can upload this as two posts. So that is what of the strength of Planoly as well. You can upload carousel posts, and then you can have it upload as individual posts for Planoly. And then have you noticed this U labels right here? So maybe you are wondering, how can we say if this specific post is already scheduled, or if this post is already used. So so if I'm just going to scroll down in here. So as you can see here in our in this on this part, we have here this images that already have the engagement. So if you see that this image just already have this engagement, it means that the post has been posted. It has been scheduled. It's already published on your account, and you can already see the reaction or the engagement that you receive from that certain post. And then if you see this U shape, this U pink pink labels right here, it means that this post is to be scheduled, or it's not scheduled yet. These are the unscheduled ones. This U labels here are for unscheduled. And once you schedule something, like for example, I'm going to schedule this one. So all I have to do is add my this is just for an example. So all I have to do is add my captions right here, and then if you wanted to add hashtags, actually, you can also add hashtags. But usually, we add our hashtags at the first comment of every post, so it won't look messy on the caption. So we have here our set of hashtags that we are using. Actually, you can also create a group of hashtags that you can use for your posting, because I know we have different contents that we are distributing on our Instagram pages. I mean, we have motivational contents, we have educational contents. So you can actually group your hashtags based on the contents that you want to use. So all you have, if you are going to, if you are going to use Planoly, and if you want to use the hashtags to appear at the first comment of your post, all you have to do is click this add button right here. This is the add first comment, and then and then copy paste your hashtags in here, and then click done. And then once you publish your post, your your once you publish your post, you will see on the first comment, uh it's your you will see the hashtags on the first comments of your post. So if you are going to schedule, all you have to do is click this calendar here, and then select the time. So this is your you can choose, of course, the date and time. And then for quick schedule, you can actually have you can add a time slot, because if you have done your research about your followers on when are the that they are mostly active, so you can add a time slot in here. So so once you added the time slot, it will appear on this in here on your quick schedule, and then you can just select those time slots if you want your post to appear at that certain time. So that is how you scheduled for Planoly. So for example, I'm going to schedule this one for tomorrow at 8 a.m. And then you can actually have it have this post auto posted on your Facebook or your Twitter account. All you have to do is click this button right here if you want it. So for since it's not connected, our Twitter account is not connected on Planoly, so I'll have it on Instagram first. I mean, this is just for showing you guys how to schedule and what will it look like once it's scheduled. So all you have to do is hit save, and then there you go. You will see this label, this blue S label right here. So it means that this content has been scheduled. So that is how you can tell the difference if the content, or if this image has already been used, if this image is still free or on draft, or if the image is already on schedule. You can tell it by the labels that they have on this part right here. And if you want to unschedule this one, just click the unschedule. And also you can actually edit your images based on the sizes. I mean, because we all know Instagram have their own like size for the images. So you can edit it here. All you have to do is select the size that you want, and then apply. And then also, if you want to swap your image, instead of uploading from the top, like on this on this grid, you can just swap it here, and then select your source, and then swap the image that you want to use instead of the ones that's already uploaded in here. So that's it for Planoly. Actually, that is how you use Planoly for scheduling. Let me know if you have any questions regarding scheduling with Planoly. And actually, this one is also easy to use. You can just simply drag your images based on how do you want it to look like on your account. So you can play based on the pattern. If you have a pattern, or if you have like the kind of aesthetic that you want your feed to look like, Planoly is really a great tool for that, since you can plan ahead and see which content do you need, if you need an image, if you need which color of of the slide. So yeah, that is actually one thing for Planoly.
All right. Thanks, Jane. There are some things in the chat. Let me just go through them really quickly because they all kind of appeared at once. Phoebe, hi, my founder is planning to use later, but she wants to know what is the best recommended scheduling tool that's not as expensive? If you were to choose between the 4 scheduling tools discussed today, what would you suggest? She wants to use it on Facebook pages and groups, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Okay, Furby, can you tell us what kind of business you founder? Like just a brief, like what stage of business is your founder in? How much is she willing to spend? Like, you know, it depends on the business and like the stage, because ultimately, if I think about it from the perspective of like, for example, an email marketer, like if we think about like CRM and email marketing, obviously Infusionsoft and Keep is the most robust, like especially something like, you know, Keep Max. So, you know, which is great, but not every business needs something that robust. So while I could sit here and say that, oh, Keep Max is the best option because it's super robust, it wouldn't necessarily be suitable for someone who is in the really early stages of business. So it really depends on your founder. So give us some more information. Maybe we can answer that more effectively. But then I'll hand over to Jane to answer that once we find out more about the business and just like the stage more so. Emmeline, she's written, look, Emmeline's been taking notes, guys. So have a read that. Thanks, Emmeline. That's really cool. Great sharing that knowledge there. Tree, can we link our Facebook page and LinkedIn accounts with Planoly?
Actually, for Planoly, you can only link your Twitter, your Facebook, and your Pinterest account. But for LinkedIn, it's not available yet, or because I can see it on our plan. So yeah, I think you can only connect Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and your Pinterest.
Yeah. What about the pages and groups question again? So it's everything, isn't it? The Planoly, pages and groups.
For this one, it's just the Facebook pages.
So not groups.
Yes, let me just check it as well because
Have a test. That's all right. Have a test. Krishna, good day. Can we schedule a Facebook post in Planoly without posting it to Instagram? I would say yes. It doesn't make sense to be able to not be able to do that. I would say absolutely yes. But Jane?
sorry for what question is this one. Sorry, I am
Okay.
researching about the group.
Not a multitasker. That's all right. No worries. Let me scroll down and see if there are any of these I don't need you to help me answer. Facebook group. We're actually answering Joshua's question now, so that's fine. I think this is the best scheduling tool if our target is to be. Yeah, thanks, Alvin, for your input there. All right, this is an easy one. All right, Joshua and Dree, sort of, we're answering your question now about Facebook pages versus Facebook groups for Planoly. And then I'll get to you, Krishna, in a second once Jane's finished looking around. Okay, we'll get that answered in a sec, Krishna.
Okay, so based on this one, you can only for now you can only have this connected for the Facebook page, but not on the same content for Facebook groups. It's not available yet. I mean, this only says that you can only share your Instagram post or your post from Planoly if it's connected to the Facebook page, and there is no button here that says you can connect your Facebook group to me.
Okay, so that's a no to Facebook groups for Planoly.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So that's answered that one. Now back we go to Joshua. So, no, we've done that one already. Sorry. We've answered you, Joshua. So, Krishna, the question was, so can we schedule a Facebook post in Planoly without posting it to IG? So without posting it to Instagram, because what she's found is that she can only post to Facebook when she posts to Instagram. She can't just post to Facebook.
Yes, because there is the button on Planoly where you can actually turn on and off if you want it to go live at a specific account. Wait, let me share my screen
Yeah,
again.
do you want to show us that?
Yes. Okay. so this is an example. So if you want it to if you don't want it to be auto posted on Instagram, all you have to do is disable this button right here, and then have your it's not possible for Planoly, because if I disable this one for Instagram, and then I have this auto posting for Facebook, it will automatically auto post as well on Instagram, even though I only want it for Facebook.
What about if you disconnect the Instagram account from Planoly? I feel like that would work. Hello? It's a question for you, Jane.
Hello?
Yes?
If she will disconnect her Instagram account, um would you mind trying? Would you mind trying doing it? Because I haven't done it before. Like I haven't disconnect my Instagram account on Planoly, so I'm not really sure if you can do it, because as far as I know, Planoly is really Instagram centered uh, tool. So maybe you can try if you can like disconnect your account and see if you can still post your content if you only have your Facebook page connected. Because as far as I know, really, Planoly is an Instagram centered tool. So I think that is the reason why if you will disable the Instagram button a while ago, it will still push to post on your Instagram account, because it's um, it's connected, or I have my account, or I have the Doers Way account connected. But maybe if you sign up for your own account, maybe you can
I would
try.
say there must be a way to turn that off. That doesn't
Mhm.
make sense to me.
Yes,
So
me just found it out today.
I've just created an account. I don't want to do that. Okay. Let's TBC that question. Let's put a pin in that one and we'll come back to you. During doing time. So that's for Krishna. We've answered you, Joshua. And then we want to talk about, I was waiting for a response from someone who asked a question about what the best thing was Furby. Charles, hi, scheduling tools. What? Scheduling tools only limited. Are the third-party apps, so the scheduling tools we're talking about today, only limited to Facebook posting and pages, but not for Facebook advertorials? I think what you're talking about is Facebook ads, right?
Yes, the Facebook
Advertorials, what a word. Advertisements is actually what
yes,
that's for. Yeah, Facebook, nah. So Facebook ads are different. You have to do them in platform and
yes,
use Facebook Business Manager. That's a whole different thing. So not for Facebook ads, no. This is
yes,
organic posting only.
yes.
Elaine, my founder uses these social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Yelp, Google Biz. My founder is a dog behavioral coach and trainer. What tool should I recommend for her?
I think I'll go for Hootsuite, because as you can see, for Hootsuite you can connect a lot of profiles. So maybe check Hootsuite out if she can actually use it. But
Yeah,
yeah, in terms of like the profiles that you can connect, if you have this like lots of profiles, kindly check Hootsuite. Maybe it's something that would be suited for her.
definitely. Crystal, a good day. Where to choose in Planoly if you want to post the image as a story and not a post in the app, and vice versa?
Oh yes, okay, okay.
Yeah, let's go through that. Great question.
Sorry, sorry, I didn't go there. So if you want to post or schedule your story, Instagram story on Planoly, all you have to do is go here. So you will see here the stories, and then add your just like how you upload your content on our Instagram feed. All you have to do is upload your Instagram story in here, and then select your time and date that you want your post to go live. So it's just it's also the same as publishing your Instagram post on the feed. So all you have to do is hit save, and then it will be scheduled on your account. So that is how you schedule for the Instagram story. So you can also see your unscheduled, your scheduled posts, and if you want to see everything on this grid, uh, you just have to select it here. This tab. So there you go. That is how you schedule your Instagram story.
Great. All right. This question I can answer for Adrian. My founder has multiple accounts and we're using Hootsuite. So I think you're saying they have multiple social media accounts and they're using Hootsuite. But I think it's free. It's a free trial because I can only schedule 10 posts. Should I tell her to upgrade the subscription or do you have a better tool to suggest for this? Thanks. So knowing what I know about Hootsuite, you have to put a credit card number in order to even have the free trial. So I would say that if you are in the free trial stage, that means that within 30 days, it will roll over. So whatever plan that she's selected, whether it's a $69 one or the one that's I think it's $160 something, whatever one that she's selected, it will roll over in 30 days. So the free trial, it's not about, she won't need to upgrade, payment will automatically taken from the credit card that she's put in the platform.
Yes.
If it's not a free trial, I don't believe, what are the tiers again? Hang on, let me just go. Let's have a look. 10, 10, 10. Let's have a look. Unlimited posts. Yeah, so it's probably just because you're in the trial stage. It's not limited for that. Yeah, so even if I just show you, hang on. Where am I doing? Hang on, there we go. Yep, so you can see that this is the one that I'm currently on. I know I'm not logged in, but it can figure out from my email address that I'm logged in elsewhere for up here. Yeah, this is what we're currently on, the one that's being demoed by Jane today. And it's unlimited posts. So it must just be that they're in a free trial stage. After 30 days, it will roll over. Cool. That's for Adrian. Rochelle, posting directly to the Facebook business page alone is not available. Hang on. I think Rochelle's trying to answer someone else's question, but I must have missed it. Post Instagram account for order. This is you answering the question about Planoly. There you go. See what how good Google is. Google's great, guys. Thanks, Rochelle. Great research. Yeah, great initiative. Thanks for doing that. So you've answered Krishna's question there. Dree, you're welcome. Elaine, my founder has a lot of, oh yes, we spoke before. Has a lot of social media. Great. Yeah, Hootsuite, definitely agree. When I tried to connect my founder's social media platforms and Hootsuite, my personal my first personal Facebook, they log in. Do I need to get my founder's personal Facebook? Yes. Well, not necessarily personal. Like you just need to make sure that they've got the business logins. Yeah. So you've got access to the actual page itself or the actual groups itself. It's right. Okay. So yeah, if it's attached to her profile, then she'll have to do it on your behalf. Just send her the link, and like if you want to get on a call with her or send her a Loom and show her how to do it, she'll have to put it in herself. Yes. Because unless you're an admin on the page on Facebook for a Facebook page, you probably won't be able to do it. Same thing goes for a group, because the group, well, not same thing, but the group will be tied to a specific user in terms of the creator. So just have a look. If you're an administrator for what you're trying to connect, you should be fine. If you're happy to do it with your outsourced doer email address, that should be an admin on those pages and groups if your founder sort of added you. If they haven't added you, I'd probably encourage them to do that. If they are like, no, I don't want to do that, I want you to work directly out of my logins and I want to give you my password, and look, that's up to them. I don't think it's the best idea, but they might only want to have one user on their one admin, I should say. At that point, they will need to provide you those credentials. But what I would suggest is to get added as an administrator using your outsourced doers email, just so it's all nice and connected to work, and you're not blending your personal and professional life in a way that's sort of, not very helpful for you. And that's what I'd recommend they do, so that you can sort of own that experience and use your own credentials using your outsourced email. That's for Elaine. You're welcome, Adrian. Angelique, hi. Can you summarize the key features where these platforms are best used for? Like if it's important to post in IG stories, then Planoly is good for that. Yeah, let's do that at the end. I'd like you guys to go to Planoly doing time first, but Angelique, that's fine. We'll do a summary. Jane will put that together during planning time. Sorry, during doing time, planning time. During doing time. Elaine. Yeah, great news. Yeah. Thanks, Elaine. Good. Okay, cool. We're going to head into doing time now. We're going to use exactly the same post again, so you don't have to get creative, because ultimately your founder should be providing at least the copy for what you're doing. They might ask you to do some hashtag research. They might ask you to do some asset research, so getting images that are royalty free. But I'm pretty sure, you guys know how to do that. We teach that in onboarding. Like, I feel like that's one of the first things you guys learn how to do. So we're not going to treat you like babies. We're just going to give you the posts because we know you already know how to do that. What we're trying to teach you today is making sure you feel comfortable in the tools that we've demonstrated and understanding how to use them effectively to schedule posts for your founder. So let's get into Planoly. Let's use the same link. I'll pop it back in the chat again. Hopefully you've still got it open, but if you don't, I'll just put it back in the chat with the content. Jane, are they creating a free account?
Yes, I think they can just create a free account so that
it's super easy, guys. I created one this morning, literally like 10 minutes before we got on, just to mess around there myself. So everyone create their own free account on Planoly. Here's the content. We're going to schedule a post. I don't mind where you schedule it, because you might have, depending on your founder, you might want to be trying out Facebook or Instagram, or a combination, well, in this case a combination of both. You might want to be trying out a certain thing. So do whatever you need to do, but then ultimately what we want to see is a screenshot of the scheduled post. So you don't need to set it live, but yeah. Cool. I'll put the Google link in there. Is everyone clear on what we need to do? Yes. Everyone's cool. Everyone's cool. And yes, Angelique, we'll come back to your question. I think all the other questions were answered. Yes, Elaine. Yes, Rusty. Yes, thank you for helping me remember I'm not talking to myself and that there's 146 of you. Yes, great. All right, cool. Thanks, guys. I will repost actually, can I pin it? I don't know. I've posted the content back in there, but I'll copy and paste it again. And we will meet back here in half an hour. Which will be 5 minutes to 11 for me, which is 5 to 9 for you guys. And we'll pick a few to go through again to make sure everyone's kind of on the right track. I'll pop the Google form in there. See you at 5 to 9. Thanks, guys. Good work. All right, guys, welcome back. I hope everyone had some productive doing time and had a good run of playing around in Planoly. Let me just pull up this form with all of your responses, I hope. How did everyone go? Tell me in the chat. Was it easy? Was it hard? Did you get it done? We're about to find out. See if there's any submissions in this link. Hey, Jane. 38 responses, how good, but also not, because there's 131 of you. I also have some really beautiful news that I'd like to share with everyone on the call today. I would like, hang on, let me pull up your name. I had it and now it's gone. Juniquel de la Cruz. I just spoke to your founder very briefly on the phone, and she thinks you are the best thing since sliced bread. She thinks you're absolutely awesome. You're doing a great job. She told myself and one of the product managers here, Brona, about how amazing you are. And I asked her if she said she had a doer, and I was like, oh, are they in the training today? And she's like, yes. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to tell 132 people how amazing Juniquel is. So well done. Your founder's super pleased with you. She thinks you're awesome. So congrats on having a beautiful relationship with your founder and doing amazing work. Just wanted to call out there. So hi, Juniquel. I hope you heard that. Give me a wave in the chat. Say hello. If she is in there. Yes, she is. So yeah, you're doing a great job, Juniquel. She had only beautiful, wonderful things to say about you. Awesome. Okay. So I'm going to pull up some of the responses and pick a couple of them randomly. Jane, can you answer Vanessa's question? Just quickly. I haven't quite read all of it. Just have a
Okay.
look at it. Read it out for the group, please.
Where is it I can find my Instagram account when I tried to authenticate Planoly with my Facebook? Already switched my Facebook to Facebook. Hi Vanessa. Was your Instagram account connected to your Facebook page? Because it should be connected to your Facebook page so you can see it. But try refreshing your feed so you can maybe you can also see it because if you have it authenticated with Planoly, it should appear on your Planoly dashboard. Yes, it's me. It needs to be Facebook page. Oh, I see. You need to have a Facebook page because you can't schedule a post. Yes, yes, that's correct. Because you can't schedule a post if you are using your personal profile. So it has to be Facebook page.
Awesome. All right, so we've answered that question, which is great. The only one that was left over was the one from Angelique, which is about the summary, which we'll do in a second. The first thing we're going to do is have a look at some of the ones that people have submitted for their Planoly scheduled post. So I'm going to share my screen, and Jane, same old, you're going to deliver some feedback. Let me share my screen. Right, there it is. Hold up. We're getting there. It's going. We're doing it. Share. Alrighty. Off we go.
Yes.
This is from, oh goodness, hang on. I had the name, I lost the name. This is from Kim Marion Oi. Actually, no, it's not. Hang on. I think that was the one I couldn't access. Yep. So Kim, the one that you sent through, I actually can't see. Sorry, now that I think about it. Yeah, I needed to request access. So I couldn't see that one. So that's not Kim. This is Emmeline's.
Yes, this one looks good. It is scheduled correctly. I can see the date. So this one's for Instagram only. Oh, she didn't add the hashtags for this one, but it's okay if you don't want hashtags on your post. But if you are going to post this on Instagram, please don't forget the hashtags because it actually affect your the reach of your post because through your hashtag you can reach more people and there will be if you will reach a lot of people, there will be more chances that you'll gain new followers. So yeah, always remember that
Good
for
one.
Instagram. But this one is good.
Good one. Good one. All right. This is one from Christelle Lunag.
Oh, okay. She already scheduled it because I can see the else label scheduled. So she just screenshot it the wrong way. But it's okay. It's scheduled. I can see the label. All good.
Alrighty.
Yes.
And then we have Leah May Quillaton, and hers is here.
Okay. This one is not scheduled yet because I think yeah because the buttons for the scheduling is not on, but
Mm.
yeah. So this one is not scheduled.
So that's not scheduled. Is that right? Because
Yes.
of this?
But
Yeah.
yes. Yes.
And then this one. That is. I don't think that doesn't look like a scheduled post to me.
Yes, yes. This one is also scheduled because it has the
That's Hilson Poe's one. Also, congratulations, Hilson. I remember your name from yesterday.
oh,
Do a dream program, guys. Um, okay, cool. And last one we'll go through is I feel like I don't know what's going on in this one. This is Rudolph's.
yes. For this one, it's also scheduled. I can see this one. I think the owner scheduled his or her own post, not the
Mm-hmm.
one that we have
It's
given
fine.
them.
Mm.
It's okay. It's a scheduled, so all good.
All right, cool. So I think what we'll do now, I'll hand back over to Jane for it's not a business profile. The buttons are not on. So this is from Leah. The buttons are not on because the Instagram is not a business profile.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand what that means in a way
Oh, I
because it's
think
not a
it's
business
because
profile.
I think it's because of the post that we showed earlier, the one that wasn't scheduled.
Mm.
So I think it's that one. So
But
maybe
what? So what does that mean? What does she need? What does she need to do, or what?
the
What does that mean for scheduling a post?
mhm. Then she needs to switch her account to a business page or a business account, because on Instagram we have three. We have the personal, the business, and the creator. So if you want to schedule your post, then you can switch your account to a business or a creator profile.
Excellent. Okay, cool. Spencer, I've read your message. All good. Probably would have been good for you to try this or say something before doing time was up, Spencer. All right, Vanessa wants to confirm, does the answer to her question about um, hang on, let's go back up.
Recommendation.
Yeah, the recommendations, does that apply to all schedule tools? No, all scheduling tools? No, not the recommendations. The one where it was about um, why is it when the one you answered before about the IG account, you tried to authenticate Planoly, she switched to the business account.
Mhm. Ah, yes, I answered that one.
No, I know, but she's asking, does that apply for all tools, or is it just for Planoly?
For Hootsuite, as far as I know, you can also schedule using the business page as well. But for later and buffer, I'm not really sure if you need it on your personal. But yeah, but for Hootsuite and for Planoly, yes, it has to be a business page.
All right, cool. Um, Thanks for answering that question, Jane. I'm going to hand over to you to do the summary, and then we'll call it a day, everyone. And see if there are any final questions. I will have to jump out in a couple of minutes. Probably, I'm actually already late for my next meeting. But I will hand you back over to Jane. You're in the best possible hands. And so, Jane, do you want to sum up for us and say goodbye to everyone? And I'll leave you to it.
Okay, okay. So I'm just gonna share my screen for the last slide. Okay, so for recommendation, here you go. Um, if you want to use, or if your founder has a lot, or if you have a multiple accounts, the best tool that I can advise for you to use is Hootsuite, because I think I already mentioned this a while ago. You can monitor multiple streams on your on Hootsuite. You don't need to jump into one social platform to another just to see how your account is doing, because you can all see it on Hootsuite. You can also, if you want to connect your Facebook groups, or if you want to schedule posts for your Facebook groups, you can also do it on Hootsuite. As for Later and Planoly, they are just like what I have said a while ago. They are an Instagram-centered business. So if your founder is focusing more on Instagram, I think it's Later and Planoly is the best tools for you to explore, because you can play with your feed. You can connect your LinkedIn and your TikTok as well. But that is for later only. And at the same time, you can also search for new images if your founder doesn't have the image that she needs. So you can search it on later. And for buffer, buffer is more of an advertisement or more an advertising uh, part of these social platforms, because you can actually monitor which ads performs best and worst, and it also the same for your post. It's user friendly, and you can also connect your Shopify. If your founder has a Shopify account, you can connect it on Buffer, and you can also connect your Facebook group on this one. So yeah, I think these are the summaries. If you want to like if you were looking for scheduling tools that you want to use, so you can use this as your reference. And of course, if you have you can also search for like for other pros and cons of using these tools. But there you go. I hope you learn something from this training. And again, thank you for this opportunity. And I'm sorry for the stuttering. And I hope that you learn a thing or a two. So yeah. Oh, okay. If for Elaine, I think I can send you the copy of the presentation if you want. But yeah, so that would be it. If you have any questions, just let me know. You can also message me on Slack. So yeah.
All good. Thanks for you guys who are still here. The 43 people still in the room. Thanks for participating. I hope you've got a lot out of this session today. And also, obviously, thank you, a huge thank you to Jane for putting this together for us. So, yeah, really great.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Well done, everyone. Okie dokes. Thanks, Fahad. I will speak to you guys soon. Have a great rest of the week and happy doing. Bye, everyone.